how do we see the love of God through the Christmas story? And it is here that we really begin to learn some very life-changing things. And in fact, when we stop to reflect on this, we find more and more reasons to rejoice the more we understand how the love of God works and is expressed. We learn life-changing things when we see what God did when Jesus entered this world. I want to look at God's kind of love like this. God's kind of love is to work for the good of the one loved. God's kind of love is to work for the good of the one loved. So often when we just have a knee-jerk reaction to this word, we think in emotional terms, we think in romantic terms, and that's inside of all of these relationships of love that we have with one another. But the bottom line is we watch God show love. So we learn what it means for us to express this toward one another. Love is to work for the good of the one loved, for their genuine good, the kind of good that God desires in their lives, that actually builds them up, strengthens them, turns them into the people that God created them to actually be. And we see and we understand this kind of love in the people who are closest to us. And in fact, we want this kind of love in those intimate, tight relationships that we have. We are ready for, at least we want to be ready for, the ability to work for their good, to take our priorities and make them our priority, to take what is of our time and our resources and even our ability to sacrifice on the behalf of the one who is loved. It is a whole life commitment in so many ways. And if you can imagine this kind of love filled with things like commitment and endurance and forgiveness, becomes a powerful thing. This kind of love is a love for a person because of who they are and a commitment to what is good and what is right in their lives. We love people because they are priceless creatures of God, made in His image, objects of His love. And this is how we learn to love as well.